it made me think. Initially, I was like, bro, I don't care what people think of me when they see me. Mm-hmm. But then I started thinking more, and I'm like,
maybe I do.
Not that I do, but maybe I should
yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all think about that, but I definitely feel like people should view you in a certain way.
Walmart, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Walmart not consistent with their products. I go in there today and get something. Tomorrow they don't got it, or 2 weeks from now they don't got it.
Well, that's because people going to buy it.
Just rearranging priorities and free time. I feel like at the end of the year, when I reflected, I feel like I had some experiences where I learned things, but I feel like I didn't really like learn things. I didn't feel smarter.
Did the United States gain independence from Great Britain? What's the deal, y'all? It's the Fly Father Fraternity back with another one. This is episode number 10.
Oh, yeah.
Number 10, you feel me? I'm one of your hosts. I'm Ty.
Marcus.
Dre.
And like I said, we got a banger for you. It is the top of the new year, 2025. Happy New Year to everybody out there.
Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year. I know y'all got some resolutions that ain't gonna happen.
That y'all not finna stick to.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna cap. I had made a whole I got a planner. Wrote it down. Yesterday I failed. Day one.
No way. No way.
I failed. Day one failed. It's all good though. We got 364 more.
Yeah,
you feel me?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's do a little check-in. How y'all doing? And I don't want no generic. Or actually, before I say that, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel Fly Father Fraternity.
Absolutely.
Down
Check
below.
out,
You know what I'm saying?
All that good stuff,
All
yeah.
that stuff down below.
check out the website, flyfatherfraternity.com. We got the anti-deadbeat father hoodies going, flying off the shelves.
Yep,
You feel
go
me?
get you one.
Go get you one.
Unless
But yeah.
you support deadbeat fathers. I mean,
Yeah,
then you ain't got to get
then
one.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Lame out. I ain't gonna say that. All right, so how y'all doing? What you doing, Marcus? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Got my daughter with me for the holidays. Her spending a lot of time with her little brother. It's been great. I've been partying a lot. Family parties. You know how the holidays is. You eating a lot, drinking a lot. So I'm kind of glad we over the hump. We had a lot of fun, but we about to lock in, lose some of this dad weight, you know. Get back in shape like we've been talking about for how many episodes?
For real, that we ain't started yet.
Yeah, so we about to lock in. It's a new year,
Yeah,
new
for
me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But everything's good.
I heard that. Dre, how you doing?
Good. Same thing. I mean, I ain't been partying a lot, but going different places, seeing a lot of family and stuff like that, and then just dealing with the kids. And I feel like I'm glad the holidays are over just because of that. I feel like the 2 weeks leading up until Christmas, every store I went into, can I add this to the list? Can I add this to the list? I'm talking about the day before Christmas. They talking about, oh, can I add this to the list? I'm like, Santa done, it's over. Like, they closed. Like, he got to get the gifts ready. So just that. But, you know, other than that, it's been cool. And then opening the gifts and driving me crazy with the toys that they did get from family members that I told them not to get. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. So you tell them not to get something that shows up at your door and, you know, all kind of stuff. But other than that, it's been cool.
I heard that. All the stuff that I say not from my house don't come to my house.
Oh, see?
You feel me? So I'm grateful
I
for
need
that.
to change-
The
I
loud
need
You
to
laying
change
down
my
the law.
ways.
Ty laying down the law.
I need to
No,
lay
I'm
down
not
the law.
even.
too.
Look, I'm not even studying. I'm not laying down no law, nothing. I'm just saying. It like the little drum set Kate was playing outside one time, and they was like, "We're gonna get him one." I said,
No,
"Not,
you're not.
Not in
No,
this
you're not.
house.
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah.
He can keep it here if you want."
What about you?
I'm doing real good, bro. I feel like I've come into this new year with a different perspective. I feel like my entire life, and I'm not trying to make it dark or anything, but I feel like my entire life I've had like this attitude where it's like I feel like I didn't have. And for some reason this year, I just was reflecting and was like, man, I ain't had a bad year yet. My whole entire life, I ain't had a bad year yet.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm coming into this year way more grateful. I have a higher sense of gratitude right now.
Absolutely.
No, that's fire. Can you elaborate on that, like for people that may not get what you're saying?
As far as what?
Because I feel like that just, it may go over some heads. You know what I mean? Like you've had troubling times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want people to miss the message there and think that you just saying like everything been a cakewalk and
Like,
it's been
yeah.
smooth.
Yeah,
But, like,
no. Not everything's been a cakewalk. I done been Yeah. I ain't
But
grow up having, you know what I mean? So I think that's what gave me that attitude of like, I ain't have, and I felt like that for so long. But I don't know, something hit me. I wish I can explain further, but something hit me where I was just reflecting. I'm like, bro, I can't think of a year that I had a bad year, even when bad times were happening.
Mm-hmm.
The overall year, man, I'm blessed. I'm winning, bro. Like,
right.
not many people can have such a life, especially. Yeah, I don't want to elaborate on what I got and what I don't got, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
I got a question for both of y'all. We talked about it kind of before on now that you're in a position, you got kids, you got a family, you think back on your childhood and you try to reverse some of that with your kids right now, right? Like you said, we all grew up where there were Christmases where you might have got a good amount. There might have been Christmases where you didn't really get nothing. Do you guys approach the holidays now where it's like, I have it, so if I have it, then my kids got it, and I'm going to get them whatever is on their list or whatever they like, whatever I think they want, I'm going to get it for them? Or how do you guys approach the holidays when it comes to giving gifts to for your kids or your family?
For real, it's been easy for me because, like, I say my daughter's spoiled for real. Like, she has a lot, but she don't really ask for a lot when it comes down to it. Like, she don't want, like, the most elaborate or, like, the most expensive stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. She go through these little phases where she wants things, but, like, it ain't really been nothing to where I'm like, hold on, are we overdoing it? Or, like, you asking, like, it ain't never really hit that point. Yeah. Thank God. I mean, and my son's too young, so.
Right.
Yeah, so I ain't ran across that yet. But even, like, how she is now, I still try to emphasize her having gratitude and whatnot. Because, you know, as kids, well, shoot, as humans, really, but I do notice sometimes she, like, will compare, you know, like, like she'll be happy with something she got, and then she might see somebody else got something else. Well, and then that's when it's like,
I see.
Yeah, so
maybe I should have asked for that.
Right.
I see.
Right. But it's, you know, just trying to, like, give her good perspective. Yeah. But she's good about it for real.
What about you, Ty? Even though your kids are small, but
they're small, but hey, it's a balance because, like I said, I grew up not having much, and Janae on the other side, she grew up. I won't say they always had stuff, but since I've been around, the Christmases they be having, I ain't never seen one like that.
Four be full of presents.
Yeah, I ain't never seen one like that. Yeah. So now it's kind of like she's used to having that, so she wants to give that to our kids, and I'm like, I want to give them everything, but at the same time, I'm like, man, hold on, he ain't about to remember this.
He ain't play with the.
He not even 2. We got a 5-month-old, you know, so it's like they ain't gonna remember it, but. I ain't gonna lie, we still spent a pretty penny.
Y'all went up. I seen.
Yeah, still spent a pretty penny.
Yeah,
it's just how it go. But
yeah,
it was I'll say it was fulfilling. Even though I wasn't trying to spend all that.
Yeah.
I seeing Cade because he's a little. I mean, he's about to be 2, so he's old enough to get things that he likes. And he was excited all morning. Yeah. So you know what I mean.
That's fire.
That was cool for real. Yeah. What about you though?
This year we didn't. Honestly, we didn't do much. Both of my girls, they are 3 years apart, but old enough. They share a room, so we kind of redid their whole room, and that was their main big gift. But no, we didn't overdo it either. Did the room, but then we got them maybe 1 or 2 toy gifts and stuff like that. Nothing too extravagant. And then other than that, other family members got them toys, but even then it wasn't nothing crazy, so I was happy for that. Speaking of being grateful and that, this my first time doing it this year. I honestly couldn't tell you what made me want to do it or what came across me, but we were in Target. I just went to the ATM, pulled some money out, and then me and the kids just walked around, and I let them go give other kids money.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so I don't know why we were in Target, and I was like, let me go pull some money out. So we gave somebody buying some formula. We gave it to a couple of little kids in the toy aisles and told them, hey, you know, Merry Christmas. And it was nice for me to give the money to my daughters to let them go do it and be the ones to be like, oh, okay. And I kind of explained to them, like, if not everybody has it. Mm-hmm. And we do have it right now, or whatever we do have, we have enough to give to somebody. And so it was cool to teach them that.
No, that's fire.
Yeah, that's love. Yeah. That's dope.
That's fire.
What inspired that?
I don't know. I told my wife I think whatever day it was that we actually did it, I want to say like the day before, we're at home chilling, and I was like, man, let's go let's go do something. I don't know what it was. I was gonna do something, and then that day we had to go to Target. I just went to the ATM. Wife was over there doing something, and went to go pull out some money, and that was it. Just did that.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You know, that made me think of something, bro. I used to, I won't say used to. Well, yeah, used to in this particular place.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
Because I still do it. But in this particular place, Target, in any store that I'm at, so just depending on the day, I don't know what it is, but depending on the day, I'll buy somebody's whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever's behind me, I'm going to buy their stuff.
Yeah.
This one particular day, I was in Target, and I tried to do it, and the lady damn near acted like I was like calling her a homeless broke, like she was tripping, and I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't never doing this in Target again. So
What did she say to you, bro? Because I remember you called us. You was hot. What did she say?
I wish I remember exactly what she said, but it was.
Oh man,
something to that extent.
It was something along the lines of like, I got it.
brokey.
What you think I'm? It was something along them lines. I think I tweeted about it and everything. I turned into a Karen.
This was at Walmart.
No, it was at Target.
It was at Target.
And I was like, I ain't never doing it at Target again. These people got too much money or something. Like,
No, but you know what's funny about that though? Everybody we did give money to, that was their first reaction. No. Like, and I'm like it's not. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm showing my kids how to do something and give to other people. Like, just take it and do your thing. You know what I mean?
Somebody give my daughter some cash while we out. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
thank you,
man. Look,
they're like, are you sure? They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
You wasn't doing
no,
nothing.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
We didn't record nothing.
Hey,
I honestly think that I'm not saying this.
you gotta do it in Walmart, bro.
Huh? Do what?
they gonna ask you for some more in Walmart. My other kid is like,
Hey, yo. Yeah, but I do think, first of all, Walmart used to be my favorite store. I used to go there just to go there.
why did you stop? Because I thought that was the experience that made you stop, but I guess I had it wrong.
No,
you should have been going back to Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what you should have been
Yeah,
doing.
no. Walmart used to be my store, but at some point, I went in there and was like, it just feel like
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
What it feel like?
it just feel different in here. Look, I'll tell you one thing. When you walk into Target, it's quiet, it's peaceful. I don't even know. Just do it. Next time y'all go to a Target and to a Walmart, compare how you feel when you walk in. It's a different feeling. When I walk in Walmart now, I be like, I be looking over my shoulder like. Nothing against y'all folks that go to Walmart because I
gotta take a shower.
I still online shop at Walmart. I love Walmart.
I still online shop at Walmart.
But I hate going in the store.
No, but you know the thing I don't like about Walmart? It ain't got nothing to do with that. Walmart not consistent with their products. I go in there today and get something. Tomorrow they don't got it, or 2 weeks from now they don't got it.
Well, that's because people going to buy it.
Nah.
They gotta be on they chain, they supply chain.
Yeah, that ain't my
Restock them
problem.
shelves.
That ain't my problem. Yeah.
I don't like when they get the highlighter out and look at my receipt
Oh yeah.
like they Costco. I don't like that.
Yeah, but they looking at your receipt. They not even really looking
Like
at
I went
it.
to Walmart on the way here and stopped to get them things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got 2 items in my hand, bro. How long does it take? You feel me? I don't like that part of the process at
They
all.
usually be a senior citizen though.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Maybe they just hard of seeing.
I just don't like that part of the transaction.
No, I
I done paid already. You got the little camera in my
Yeah.
face at self checkout. It's gonna beep if I stole it, or it should.
No, that's true.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that's also look. I don't want to keep going on this Walmart tangent, but also why I hated going back into Walmart. They locking up all the black products. I'm just leave it
No.
there.
You said
But
it.
everything black
You
people
said
be
it.
buying, they be putting in the cage. Like they locking it up now.
In the cage.
Yeah, nah, and I don't rock with that. But like I said, unless y'all got more on that.
No.
We talked about this New Year's, and well, I spoke about me already failing. Do y'all got any resolutions?
When you say you failed, how you failed? You got something on there that you're supposed to do every day?
Yeah, like-
there's a few things on there I'm supposed to do every day, and I didn't do it yesterday. So I was,
Okay.
you know what I mean? But you know what I will say is I was more mindful than I typically am.
Like when it happened, you were like, God.
Well, it's not like a specific thing. It's just certain things that I want to accomplish during the day, and I didn't get through everything. So that's why I say I already failed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have a resolution. This year I did want to do one of them
vision board?
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't. Vision board. I did want to do that this year. We didn't. But I did. I don't know. I guess, like you said, it's still
ain't too late.
Yeah, I still got time. So I do want to do that. This will be the first year I've ever done one. So I think I might do that.
You should, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've ever done a vision board, but I do believe in writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna do that. Again, I normally don't go into the new year with a resolution. I think I've been of the mindset where it's like, well, what's the point of making setting that in motion when it's something that I should just be doing as part of my life, no matter what. But nevertheless, I want to change that. That's why I want to do the vision board. I feel like that'll help me focus on, certain things.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we did our resolutions. We actually did them yesterday together. We had Anna do one with us, kind of just to get her to understand the process of wanting something and saying that you want it, and then having that accountability between us as a family to be like, you ain't doing what you want to get, or doing what you got to do to get towards what you want to get. So I feel like she's never really had that process. Kids go through hobbies and phases and stuff, and I'm hoping that this is a year we see her like stick to something. Like, say she wants to do it and actually stick to it and go through the ups and downs of whatever it is. And so, yeah, that's my intention behind having her do that with us. Man, and then also letting her see that we're doing the same thing. Yeah. And we all example. And we all can hold each other accountable to that.
No, that's pretty dope. I like that you said, I like that you guys are that intentional, because when I think back to when I was 6, 7, she's 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
When I was 7 years old, I didn't have, I knew I loved basketball, but I wasn't like, I want to make this team, or I want to learn how to do this by, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have that intention. I just love doing certain things.
And as kids, we kind of let the timelines be dictated outside of tryouts are this day.
Oh, right.
This is when I'm gonna start. Like, they're gonna do cuts then. Like, everything was kind of like out of our control. And I think the aspect of her feeling like she has some kind of control here, like, you're gonna get better if you keep practicing and working towards. You want to be able to do this move for gymnastics, or you want to be able to do that. Like, let's work towards it.
Yeah. No, that's dope. And I wanted to ask you guys this question because I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and they asked him I forgot the exact question, but something along the lines of where he had answered, and he was like, "New year, different me," and they was like, "Oh, you're not gonna be the same," and he was like, "Why would I want to be the same?"
Why would I want to be? Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I've heard it, but I never felt it until now, really, where I'm like, yeah, like, bro, why wouldn't you want to be different than you were last year?
Right. And the thing is, we are different than we were the previous year.
When you look
some ways ain't good, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're going to be different, though.
No, that's
for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Speaking of different, that makes me think of the movie Dre made us watch The Forge, and I'll tell you where it was different to me, because there was a question that the dude in the movie asked, and he said, like, how do you want people to view you? I think that's what the mentor asked him. He said, like, how do you want to be seen from other people's perspective, or something like that. I wrote it down, but it made me think. Initially, I was like, bro, I don't care what people think of me when they see me. But then I started thinking more, and I'm like,
maybe I do.
Not that I do, but maybe I should for real.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all think about that, but I definitely feel like people should view you in a certain way.
In a sense, yeah. Like, in a lot of what you do, yeah. I mean, everybody's perception of you ain't gonna be whatever, but like, the way you carry yourself matters, I would say.
Well, I was just gonna equate it to, like, when I was younger, my dad was real big on, like, you're not leaving the house unless you iron your clothes, unless you got yourself together, because you don't know who's gonna be out there. And as a kid, you're like, I'm just trying to go outside. Come on, man. But then you get older and you're like, well, when I do go outside, I need to present myself a certain way if I want people to view me a certain way. I could go outside all day with wrinkly clothes on, but you're going to get viewed like people do with wrinkly clothes and not put together and stuff like that. So when he said that, that's kind of what made me think of that, is like, oh, that's similar to that concept. And it could be on a larger scale, right, of however that is, but yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I want you to give some backstory on this movie, because you had us watch it, and I'm curious why you had us watch it.
Honestly, I didn't have any intentions on watching it. I didn't. Okay, let me rephrase. I honestly, probably for a couple of weeks, I had seen like clips, and I didn't know that it was a movie. I just saw the clips of the movie, and I was like, oh, that's a cool clip, whatever. But I kept scrolling past it. Finally, I realized, oh, it's on Netflix. Sister came out over the weekend. She like, oh, you want to watch this? I'm like, all right. So I thought maybe that was a sign, because I'm like, that's weird. Why my sister want to watch this? And she probably didn't really know what it was about, really, you know. So we put it on, and other than the acting being a 2 out of 10, the message came. I'm sorry, but the acting was trash.
No offense to whoever you are, my man.
Hey, they got the job done, but yeah.
I mean, look, we just gonna be honest, okay? It is, but again, being honest, acting wasn't great, but the messages were there in every part of the movie, and so some of the things that they were saying, it hit home for me in the sense of what we stand for, and kind of everything we've already talked about on the podcast up until this point about mentors and, you know, just faith in God and everything that kind of encompasses you as a man, or you know, something like that. So that was really why I was like, man, let me shoot this to the guys and have them watch it so we could talk about it. And even if we didn't talk about it, just watch it and take from it what you would. So that was really what it was.
Yeah. Shout out to them. I didn't know it was top 10 trending on Netflix. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. My wife said that, and I was like, oh, shit.
It was top 10?
Yeah. I didn't know people. I thought you had just found a gem for real that nobody knew about. I didn't know it was, like, really popular.
Yeah, I didn't.
And that's super dope, considering, like, how much glory they give to God and, like, actually talk about Scripture and talk about Jesus. I think that's super tight. It's
I noticed doing that more than anything, I feel like.
In the movie?
I feel like in movies where they try to... I feel like in a lot of movies they try to be, like...
In a roundabout way?
Yeah, like maybe ambiguous about what they're saying.
The man upstairs.
Yeah, the man upstairs. Yeah,
in that movie, they were straightforward. It was like up front.
Yeah, like they was intentional about that. So I appreciate it.
But, go ahead. You had something?
I was just going to say the 3 questions I had wrote down that the dude said.
Okay,
in
go.
The movie.
Yeah.
He asked the boy, let me not call him the boy.
The young man.
Definitely a man in the movie. He asked him, in what ways do you want to grow in the next year? What type of man do you want to be? And what do you want people to think when they see you coming? And I thought that was fire. Because I feel like up until I watched that movie, I really never thought about any of those questions.
Damn.
I don't know if I have either. Like, I don't know if I've thought about it enough to put an answer to the questions.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be something we... like once we leave, we come back and maybe answer those, have answers to those questions.
No, that'd be dope.
I'm cool with that.
That'd be dope for real. But yeah, like you said, other than the bad acting,
yeah, come on, man. Oh, my dad lied every day. Lied. That was my father.
that was kind of crazy.
He said, "Just take it, Jesus. Just tell him what he need to do." I was like, "Man, come on, man."
Hey, is there anything that you guys plan to give up that you currently feel like is in the way of your growth?
Saying nigga.
You serious?
I am, but I'm not.
You feel like that's in the way of your growth? Huh? You feel like that's in the way of your growth?
Yeah, because I take it too far. Like, it's just, there's just times when I got to relax and I don't. Let me just give y'all the story. Now, I might have told y'all, I might not have, but look, I always say, right, my kids are half Mexican, half black, or however, whatever percentage you want to break it down, right? Mm-hmm. So I say it, I talk to y'all, I say it to everybody, blah, blah. Occasionally I might joke with the kids and tell them to say it, and they will without thought. But there's just one problem that Mila, the younger one, she say it with full chest. Like, she told me the other day, like, I'm going to get a haircut. She said, can I go with you? I said, no. She said, okay. All right then, nigga. She's 3. She's 3, and she's light. She's as white as Mark's shirt right here. And everybody getting mad at me, like, at school or out, people are gonna not realize that she could say that. I'm like, who cares? Just take out your phone and show them that who your dad is.
Huh? They can't beat me up.
I mean, they can. I mean, what are they gonna do? But I'm saying, what are they gonna tell her to then tell me, be like, oh, you can't say that, and then I show up to pick her up from school? You're gonna be like, oh.
Well, they might say you can't say that just because she's a kid.
No, that was the next. No, that was the next. I hadn't got to part 2 of that. The part 2 of that was that she will be the one to just be at school, like, all right then, nigga, to her teacher. Like, that's just something that she would do, and then that's where the problems come in. So
you gotta
I'm thinking about cutting it out.
Huh? You gotta reel it in.
I'm gonna reel it in.
You might be a little crazy, bro.
Huh?
You might be a little crazy.
Why?
Everything you just said was.
I mean, it started out as a joke, but it's getting a little bit more serious. So
You're talking about why? Like, that wasn't all crazy. I'm not gonna recap it all.
Ty said he was saying it in kindergarten.
I definitely was.
So
no one told him to say it.
Like,
but he heard it.
I also wasn't like, I never, like, my mom wouldn't be like,
bro, what?
Go ahead and say, all right, nigga. Like, my mom wasn't doing that. Neither was my dad.
You
It was more
30
like,
by the time your mom heard you say nigga.
yeah, it was definitely just from music, and like, I got older cousins.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
but
was
she hear me talk anyway, so it is what it is.
That's true. I mean, yeah,
I mean,
it is what it is. But
so I might cut back a little bit. I definitely told them that they can't say it no more, so we good.
okay.
I laid down a law there. I said you can't say that no more.
She said, why, nigga?
I did. So she didn't do that, but the first time she said it, I told her, I laughed, and then I was like, sat her down for her. I said, hey, you can't say that. She did say it again one more time. Then I really had to lay down the law and tell her she can't. Now she doesn't.
I feel
She
that.
said, all right,
That's
peace out, homie.
hilarious, bro.
That's what she says now.
That's good awareness by
Peace
you,
out,
though.
homie.
That you got to relax because it's going to trickle down to
Yeah,
the kids.
yeah.
Marcus, did you say you was cutting anything out?
It ain't cutting out necessarily, but it is. It's like just rearranging priorities and free time. I feel like at the end of the year, when I reflected, I feel like I had some experiences where I learned things, but I feel like I didn't really like learn things. I didn't feel smarter at the end of the year. And I've had years where I literally felt like I grew a lot this year. I feel more intelligent, like this wasn't one of them for real, unfortunately. So reading,
Boy, I hate reading.
man, audiobooks. It's just more so being intentional with my time, and in turn that's gonna cut out some other stuff I've been doing.
I feel that.
You don't read?
No.
And then you listen to
mean,
more audiobooks? Or?
I do both. I like audiobooks because I can put them on for a drive. Like I listen to one on the way here. Or like if I'm working out, I can have an audiobook playing.
Yeah.
But if I have downtime, I'm trying to start like either in the morning or before bed, read. If I'm in the sauna or something like that, read. But yeah, I like doing both.
If you it's a lot of people have read it, or a lot of men, I guess, though. But The Way of the Superior Man, have you read it?
I've heard of it.
If you haven't, read it.
See, look, I'm not saying I'm not going to.
No. Okay, let's listen to it.
I can do that. I'm more of a like, so like I won't read, but I will learn stuff from listening to podcasts or something. Like I'm more of that type of.
Then listen to the audiobook then.
Yeah,
but if you do get a
read
chance to
type
listen
of-
to it or read it, Mark, whichever. But
No,
it's
for sure.
good. Yeah.
That's a bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, and to the question that I asked y'all, I asked it because I feel like last year I went into the year wanting to be more intentional, and I failed. I don't feel like I was intentional with the things that I wanted to be. So, like this year, I am going to be more intentional, and by doing that, like I'm removing certain things that I do throughout the day. So like I said, I might be be doing orders or something, and I'll throw on a podcast that don't got nothing to do with nothing. It can just be about sports or whatever. But I know that this year that I want to be more efficient with my time and intentional, and I want to dive deeper into the Bible and like what things mean in the Bible. So like instead of turning on Stephen A. Smith,
Right.
I'm turning on something that has to do with Matthew. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah, that's it.
so yeah, that's where I feel like I'm getting rid of something and implementing other things to reach my goals.
We kind of in the same boat when it comes to that. Then
Yeah.
my goal is 10 books, and I have to set a specific goal for reading the Bible. I don't know exactly what I want to do with that yet, but definitely reading more of the Bible this year.
That's fine.
And like you said, understanding it. Like, I have a couple scriptures that I know, but I want to be like a real prayer warrior. Like, I want to really know scriptures. And when people come to me for advice, I want to know a scripture.
Like, yeah.
I actually was gifted. Janae bought me this Bible study guide for Christmas.
Dope.
Yeah, super fire. I had saw it on Instagram and I mentioned it, and she ended up getting it for me. So
That's cool.
That's
that was
tight.
pretty tight. I want to change it up a little bit.
I hate when he laughs before you say something. I hate that so much.
It sounds evil.
Every time.
Look, I want to change it up a little bit. This is a little more lighthearted than we usually do, but it's a segment that I thought might be beneficial moving forward because we all have kids. You guys as kids are getting closer and closer to this age. But I'd like to play a little game called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, God.
Wait, you got the answers?
Yeah, I got the
we
answers.
just on the
That's
spot, huh? Just
Yeah.
us. Okay.
I mean, yeah, the next episode, y'all can come with y'all questions.
Yeah, say less.
I was about to say, that's a cheat because
I'm finna cook up.
Look. It's not even that hard. Well,
yeah,
depending. I don't want to
Yeah,
say it's not that hard.
Exactly.
No, I'm not going to say it's not that hard, but I personally struggle with these type of words. So I'm going to give each of y'all a word. I'm going to give y'all a spelling test, and then I'm going to give you guys a history test right after.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
So the first word is for Marcus, and the word is accommodate.
Can you use it in a sentence? I'm just accommodate.
Look, I froze too. My heart started beating fast. You
Put the pressure back on you.
He's like, I didn't anticipate that.
ACCOMIDATE. Accommodate. Hey, it wasn't an I, was it? It's an O.
It's and you missing another word.
Accommodate. ACCOMODATE.
You're missing a letter.
Accommodate.
It's a double M. Accommodate.
A combinate. Combination.
Hey, look.
He played me. I know exactly what word for you.
Yeah.
Spell restaurant.
Hey, look. Hey, I knew you.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm sick. Go ahead. I'm sick. RESTAURANT. Yeah. Yeah.
He been
You see how bro, that word been whooping me for years.
Man, I just knew I had him.
All right, Dre. Your word is embarrass.
Why you didn't give me that one? You give him all the easy ones.
Oh.
Hippopotamus.
EM.
Voice is shaking.
Hey, this is crazy.
EMB. ARRASSED. Embarrassed.
So embarrassed, but yeah.
Oh, embarrassed. Sorry.
Yeah.
What does he win?
Second grade spelling bee champ, boy.
Yeah.
What does he win?
He was?
Hell no, I was just joking. But
Oh, I really was. Bro. In second grade, I really won a spelling bee.
No way.
Yeah, bro. You don't win nothing, but good job.
congratulations.
All right. We're gonna go on to the U.S. history.
Oh,
I'm upset here, man.
I'll ask Dre the harder question, or what I believe to be harder. That's how you know I don't know the answer for it. What
year?
is?
yeah, for real.
Uh,
Oh, wait, why you scrolling? It looked like you was trying to find something else.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to ask you that one or not. Because, you know, some of this stuff would be like, why do you need to know this?
That's a fifth grader?
Yeah. I'll ask the question, like, why do you actually need to know this? It might sound crazy when I say it out loud. What year did the United States gain independence from Great Britain?
No idea.
1776. See? Like, why do you need to know that? You know, I don't feel like you actually need to know that.
Nah,
I
facts.
don't.
You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
Like the reason that's on the test is what? That's on the test.
Well, I don't want to say who cares because I mean we got our independence. With like,
I mean, we care it happened, but
yeah,
like,
the year
But
doesn't.
what is that doing for us?
Yeah, me learning it, my employer's
being-
not going to ask me that in an interview.
It being in a book, I feel like is good enough where I could reference it if I needed to know.
Yeah,
Or my phone.
A need to know basis. Google, yeah.
facts. Marcus, this question is for you. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Roosevelt.
Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I thought of Thomas Edison first, and I was like, that is wrong. There's no way that's right, so I'm not going to say that. Then I said, if I throw out Jefferson, there's a couple of them. Or whatever I said. I said Roosevelt. I didn't even say Jefferson.
But yeah, I only wanted to do that because I feel like I'm scared for when my kids get to the age where they start asking me questions and I don't know.
Yeah, but I think there's a extra layer to that issue, though, is that it's not about the knowledge that we do or do not know what a fifth grader should know. The problem is the way they do the work now. It, like, okay, my daughter will come home with homework from school. They might do double-digit addition or whatever it is, right? They teaching them a whole different way to do the addition. I don't even remember what she showed me, but I'm like, that ain't... In my mind, I'm like, that's not right.
They do a whole
Like the way they solve the problems nowadays, it wasn't even around when we were kids or when we were growing up. So it's like, why would I even know how to do that, number one? And me showing you how to do it ain't going to do you no good.
Yeah.
So
I've seen that too. I have my friend too, but she played with Janae on her basketball team. She's a teacher now, and like the math that she learned is not the same. Like it's obviously it's the same answers,
right?
But the way that they do it now is not.
You talking about addition too or something else?
No, just in general.
Well, she teaches seventh grade, so like I'm sure it ain't that.
Y equals
complex.
MX plus B.
I want to see what you talking about with the addition thing, because on this homework, that's math still be the same, like carry the one, that type of stuff. Be
No,
the same.
it is the same in the sense of how you. I'm trying to think of the right way to say it.
You could just show me for real, like
Yeah, I'll take a
it's probably
picture. I'll take a
harder
picture and show you. Yeah.
But that's news to me.
Like they still
might be
do the
cooked for real.
concept is the same, but it's like right. Let's just, for example, you might do a double-digit addition. You're gonna do this plus this one, this plus this one. You're gonna carry, whatever you're gonna carry. Then you're gonna bring it down. You're gonna add your zero. Then you got, all that. She was not doing that.
No, that's crazy.
This is a whole.
She was not doing. She was not doing that.
That's crazy.
I mean, when I heard her talking, I could hear her say like, "Oh, you got to carry the extra." And I'm like, "Okay, that's right." But then I look at the paper and I'm like, "What?
Show your work ain't
I'm
the same work that we were showing.
So that's where I think the extra layer comes in. It's not sometimes that we don't know how to do it. It's that like I can help you with your homework. You go take it to school and teacher's like, "That's not how you get to that answer." Wait, what?
Yeah.
And that makes me even more
she doing
mad.
math like they was doing in the Stone Age.
Something. I don't-
Even
What else?
beyond like elementary, middle school, and high school, bro. Y'all know that they call math like math 1, math 2. Like it's not like it's not like algebra geometry.
Algebra 1,
like,
algebra 2,
It's just like math 1, math 2. It's
See?
that now.
even that.
Yeah, we might be cooked.
I might have to go back to school.
Hey, look, I'm talking about we might be cooked. I'm gonna be a high school teacher.
I just thought to myself, I need to go back to
cooked.
school. I just told myself I need to go back to school. I'm like, wait, but you're still in college.
Yeah.
Call your uncle.
Y'all getting cooked.
Dad, how do I call your uncle?
Yeah, don't call me. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do it for real. But there was also one last lighthearted thing I wanted to do. And this speaks to Dre a little bit. He's talking about how his Mila says nigga. It's a question that I've seen, and I feel like I'm an old head now for even asking this, but I want y'all to give me 3 artists your kids can't listen to.
Okay.
Sexy Red, for
Sexy
sure.
Red was definitely
Sure.
Why was that my number one
That's
answer?
the number one. That's number one.
There's no redeeming nothing out of that. Like, there's nothing there.
What? You don't want your daughter get it sexy?
No.
That's probably as clean as the lyrics will ever get right there, too. You know that ass super fat. Like, there's nothing.
I ain't lying.
Hey, no, there's nothing there for her.
Sexy Red.
Never listen to.
You know what's crazy? When we was kids,
I was just
we
about
shouldn't have listened to none of that either. But
Well,
it was just
I'm going back to songs that I currently listen to in the car, and I'm like, probably ain't no fun. Ain't no fun. They should not listen to.
Who was on the school
That's not a-
bus
that's a
and
song,
everybody
though.
was yelling, skeet, 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 skeet. Like, bro, what was going on?
yeah. We
Artists though, but I
That's
feel
a
like a
different
lot of the
generation,
artists,
man.
I feel like the artists though, I mean, unfortunately, are geared more towards women from that aspect, right? Like, I don't want to probably listen to Megan Thee Stallion either.
yeah, you don't. But could your daughters listen to her?
No, I guess that's what I meant. Like, for them not to listen to, I'm like, it's mostly women that are rapping or singing about those things. That I'm like,
I don't want to say that because I feel like men still rap about what they rap about. It's just
Kevin Gates, boy.
oh, yeah,
yeah, that is
answer.
true. Nah, he number 2.
You don't need to
Add him
listen
to the
to no
list.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, Sexy Red, Kevin Gates.
I think if I had to choose one artist other than Sexy Red, because she is wild, that my kids can't listen to, I'm going to say this might be a controversial answer here. Let me not say it. I'll think of somebody.
No, say it. Nah, you gotta say it now.
Nah, bro.
Say it
Bro.
now.
I can't.
Say it.
I
He
can't.
froze up.
No, I can't. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I hate to say this. I'm not even gonna just say one, but like you said, I don't want them listening to none of these women rappers right now.
Cardi B.
I actually like their music or a
I
lot
think-
of their
I
music,
think
but
Glow is turned up in a way that ain't. It is sometimes. It ain't always.
It ain't always.
It
I
ain't
agree.
always that.
That's not her
It ain't-
consistent. Yeah.
No, that's true. That's very true. I just personally,
No, I feel it because even the thought of like the music videos, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
why?
yeah,
It's just everything I don't want you out here doing is
Yeah,
what they
for real.
doing.
I shouldn't look. Maybe not wouldn't. Shouldn't let your kids listen to. That should be the word. Should, not wouldn't.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
eventually gonna find all of it, but
For real.
My kids shouldn't listen to the baby. He kills somebody in every song. He kill everybody.
And in real life.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be listening to bro.
bro, I forgot about him. And he was one of the top rappers a couple years ago. That's really crazy.
Yeah, he was.
I forgot all about dude. He didn't cross my mind.
Yeah, my kids can't listen to Sexy Red, The Baby, and Lil Nas X.
Why was that third one again?
Why not Lil Nas X?
No, I ain't rocking with that nigga either.
No, I'm not either.
He got
I'm
a
just-
music video where he's sliding down the pole and land on the devil's lap or something like that.
Yeah, he just do.
When I
too
seen
much.
that on Twitter, bro, I said never again. Old Town Road, none of that.
Yeah,
none of that.
he do
it's
too
over
much.
with.
He do way too much.
I'm not even trying to get but he just he takes things to
He might
another
have just
level.
moved to the number one spot on my list. Sexy Red ain't that bad anymore.
What?
You know, that might
Cigar.
be crazy.
She all right now compared to that.
Yeah, no, he be tripping. And I can't get with it.
Nah.
Forgot
But
about him.
you
too.
know what? An artist that we shouldn't listen to when we was kids.
None of them.
No, but one in particular.
Snoop Dogg. You should not be listening to a dog called Doggy Style.
Yeah, but look, I'm out to make an excuse. No, you're right.
Sexual seduction. We was tripping too. We was tripping.
That's true. But I just mean the aggressive ones.
Like what?
Mystical.
Oh,
That's definitely one. But, bro,
That's for
even the
sure.
R&B was crazy.
Was it?
The R&B was crazy, bro. Why are we
especially
singing?
if you liked R. Kelly.
Why are we singing anything about Between the Sheets?
Yeah.
Why are we singing anything about the thong song is crazy?
What's the Too Close?
But the thing
Too Close
is,
by Next.
I didn't even know how
No,
crazy that song was.
I didn't
that's the difference
Contagious?
to me, though. That's the difference to me, though.
You could tell how hard
They
it
was a
is
little
right
slicker
now.
back.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh,
they
no.
weren't as aggressive and like in your face about what.
But
they were
the
saying.
adults still knew that we shouldn't be singing them
No,
words.
that's true.
They still knew.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
They-
like now, like even when I watch cartoons, like kids shows now, I be like,
Turn that
they be
off.
saying little slick stuff in there that you might not peep, but I'm peeping.
bro. There's a not even a show, a movie. Have you ever seen Boss Baby?
Oh.
Yes.
You know, well,
just watched it, the Christmas one?
you know that was a consensus though that pretty much all like since that movie came. You talking about the first one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Pretty
seen the
much
Christmas one.
since that movie came
I haven't
out,
seen the Christmas.
everybody knew that was really meant for adults, not for kids, because of the innuendos that all were through the movie. That they were like,
there's
kids
one-
would not get this, but a parent watching the movie would be like, "Hold on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one part in particular in that movie that's insane to me, bro.
about when he asked them about how the babies are born."
I don't think so. This is when he's like, they go into this like dimension.
Yeah.
Thing. Is that
To
the
the
same
baby
part?
to the baby world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the pacifier and he's like, suck it. I'm like,
Faster, and he's like, faster, faster.
Yeah.
He's like, ew, I'm not putting my mouth on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It's
a crazy, and I was like, hold
crazy.
on. That was crazy.
Yeah.
You saw a Christmas. I haven't seen a Christmas.
I didn't know
Boss
that
And
was
I don't
Christmas
even
one.
remember. I wish I remember what it was. When I see it, I'll send it to y'all. But I was sitting there and I kept looking at her like, she know what they saying? Or am I? Nah, it made me mad though.
Yeah.
If it was as blatant as the one you just said though, that's crazy.
No, they super blatant in that.
No, that one's insane.
if you go back and watch, if you go watch it, you can be like, yeah, I see what they're talking about.
And it been a lot of shows, a lot of movies. for
Oh,
real.
a lot for sure.
That's sick. That's like that. Who got in trouble for that? Was it Nickelodeon or Disney? Which one?
I know Disney had a bunch of like little hidden things. Oh,
Who-
you talking
it
about
was just
Nickelodeon,
like
the
it was
documentary?
Like a documentary.
Oh, that was
Nickelodeon.
that was Nickelodeon.
The Nickelodeon logo is a orange foot,
'Cause
and
the
dude had a foot fetish. Yeah, and he had all type
Wait,
of stuff.
what? I didn't hear that. I didn't. First of all, I didn't
What's
watch
his name? Dan
the
something.
Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
But I didn't watch it, but I would like hear clips or my wife watched
No,
it.
you gotta
Ever
watch
watched
that
it?
one. You gotta watch that one.
I still never watched it.
I didn't watch it, but nah, I don't. Honestly, I don't watch stuff like that. I'll just
Why not?
should make me mad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause then you hear like some of the stuff. You're like,
That they've been, yeah.
well, then it makes me more mad because then they get on the topic of the parents, and then you realize
The parents didn't.
the
put
parents,
the
like in
kids
one of the,
positions. Yeah.
I forgot one of the Drake or Josh, one of them,
Drake.
whatever was the main person.
Drake.
I guess his mom. The only thing I do know about it from reading it was that his mom was real like lax, like, oh yeah, go ahead, and his dad was like, something not right, like you shouldn't be doing, and his mom was like, yeah, go ahead. So I'm like, wait, what?
That's the importance of fathers.
For sure, for
I'll
sure.
say that. I'll say that for real. Y'all want to save the stuff for the next episode?
No, I got a quick question.
Go ahead.
On lighthearted, what is y'all outlook on? I saw a video, and a little girl so happened to get a text from. She's a little older, probably 8, 9, maybe. Gets a text from a friend that's a boy saying, "Oh, I'm on my way with your gift." He shows up to the house with a big bag that has a whole bunch of gifts in it for Christmas. gives it to her, and they kind of say bye, whatever. Nothing crazy that part, but the fact that he was texting her saying, "I'm on my way to bring your gift," and shows up with a huge gift bag of gifts for your daughter.
I think I would appreciate that.
No, yeah, I was waiting on you to say something bad.
No, I just was
That didn't
getting.
sound
I
bad.
didn't. It was genuinely just a video I saw, and it was a question because the dad was in the kitchen. And I think it must have been like the grandpa or something was there as well, and they were kind of looking like, "What the?"
I'll say this though.
Because they didn't know.
But I think maybe they didn't realize what was happening.
Like, y'all are capable of communicating, making plans, and doing
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that's maybe where the problem came in. At was, wait, he on his way over here. What you mean?
I'll say this though. As someone who has a son and daughter, my son can't be on that, bro.
Oh, he ain't no simp.
Not an 8-9, bro. You can give not a bag full of
You
stuff.
could bring
If you
like
wanna get her
a teddy bear,
little
little teddy
thing,
bear. or
you can
something.
give it to her at
Yeah.
school, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Before you go on Christmas break,
Right.
but we're not going to your house like y'all girlfriend and boyfriend and.
Yeah, especially like did he have to get dropped off over there, or he was like a neighbor and walked up?
I don't. They didn't even
He
say
rode
that
his bike
part.
over, or-
Yeah, they didn't say that part. But yeah, I was just curious.
I'm with you.
I remember in elementary school on Valentine's Day, like I used to give a little girl a sucker or whatever.
Yeah, something,
like,
something,
you know what I
same.
mean?
Something like a little
same.
box of chocolate. Something.
Yeah.
I guess there's just the dynamic of how it happened of like texting, like he said, communicating with each other and making a plan for you to show up in my house.
No, that is crazy when you think about it. Like, if no parents needed to be involved in this,
Well, my thing is, let's just assume. Let's say he did have to be brought to the house, and his parents had to bring him.
the parents
Hold
probably
on, you
should've
didn't bring,
communicated with
you
the
didn't come to
parents.
my door or something. You know what I mean? And maybe they did, but it just was a little. That's one of my main worries is that kids could communicate like that and just
You ain't gonna know what's going on.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But why they got a phone at 8-9 years old?
That's
a whole other topic though.
Yep, you right. But no, that was the last question I had.
That's the best. Well, I mean, it's been another good one. Episode 10. We made it to 10
10.
episodes.
Hey, that's an
Hey.
accomplishment.
I want to say something.
Oh.
Just because we talking about the phone thing. My baby been better behaved than ever in her life since we took that phone from her.
Yeah.
I promise you. I know
You
she's
seen
growing.
results.
She's getting a little older too and stuff like that. But across the board,
Yeah.
behavior has been way, 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 way better.
Nice.
She goes to bed when she's supposed to. She
Mm-hmm.
don't talk back. She ain't glued to it. She like everything,
Hey.
everything.
Take away them phones, man.
I'm telling you, take them away, or if you feel like you got your reason for them having it, limit them. Don't
Right.
make them feel like they need to have it or like it's another limb. Like, yeah, night and day difference, bro. It's been crazy.
Damn.
I keep on like me and Karis just really keep on being like,
Do we want to give it back?
no, hell no. We just be so
He
impressed.
said, "Oh, hell no."
We be so impressed with her. Like, man, did you notice how she did? Like, just so proud of her, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since we took the phone.
Hey, good job
Hey.
for her then.
yeah,
Nah,
facts.
it's fire.
Good
Making
job
changes.
on y'all too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, do what you gotta do. That's the message
Do what you
today.
gotta
do.
do.
What you gotta do.
Whatever you think is best, and
Man,
do what you gotta
stop
do for
saying
your kids.
nigga around your kids. Take away their phones. You feel me?
had to bring it up hard.
Hey, man.
And no Lil Nas X.
Damn.
But yeah,
That's the
man.
3 keys, man.
Episode 10 was a good one.
Absolutely.
I feel like we was relaxed. We're bringing the new year with another good one.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Until next time, we out.
We out.